Hey family, welcome to Mo Knows. And whatever I don't know, we're gonna find out together. So today I felt like making my own Chinese food. I know that in the COVID, the restaurants are starting to open back up, but I've gotten pretty good at making my own Chinese food. So I'm gonna show you how I make my own homemade egg rolls, fried rice, and orange chicken, my family's favorite. Let's get started. So we have our rice, which I like to use long grain jasmine rice. It's my favorite. We already have our eggs beaten. I have my white mushrooms that have been cleaned and sliced. I have all of my favorite seasonings. We've got some garlic, minced garlic, chili sauce, garlic salt, soy sauce, oyster sauce, sweet and sour sauce. We've got scallions and green onions. We've got our carrots, frozen peas, ginger and orange, as well as our Napa cabbage. To get started, we're going to start with some peanut oil. I like to fry my rice with peanut oil. You can use whatever you like. And I'm going to put in a couple of tablespoons. So that was about 3 tablespoons of peanut oil. To get started, we want to do our egg first. And even though there's 3 beaten eggs in here, I'm only going to do about 1 egg. And then we're going to spread that around. That's how we want it to start cooking. And leave it alone for a moment. Now, I'm going to move my egg around a little bit so it can finish cooking. And I'm going to chop my egg as we go. You want your egg nice and fluffy. Get some of that oil incorporated in there. And if you're allergic to peanuts, you can use any other kind of oil, including vegetable oil. So don't get worried about that. Now, when this egg is done, we're going to take it and sit it to the side. This is going to be the final touch to the fried rice. So it looks pretty good. We don't want to over fry it because remember it's going in with the fried rice. So let's take that out of the pan. Put your hand to the side. Good job. Now let's start with our veggies. First, in goes our fresh minced garlic. In this instance, this is fresh of 1 fresh garlic clove. And I did not want to use the minced garlic in the jar because it takes away flavor. I'm going to add some of my mushrooms. And I'm going to reserve some of those because we need some for the egg rolls. I'm also at this time going to put in my frozen peas. And some of my shredded carrot. Give it a little color, not too much. And I'm going to add a little bit of my green onion. And I'm doing this as I'm putting it in just to separate a little bit. So that's why you see my hand moving that way, the way that it is. Going to stir this all around. And I'm going to add in the middle a couple of tablespoons of peanut oil.
Is this your first time making this?
No.
Oh. When was the last time you made it?
When I made the fried rice when Trinae was here. But I just didn't have
Oh,
all
and the
the stuff I
pineapple?
wanted. Yeah.
Oh.
So now we're going to let those veggies sweat and saute a little bit before adding the rice. And I'm going to season them with a little bit of garlic salt. That's probably about 1 teaspoon. Not too heavy on the garlic salt. We already have fresh garlic. This is the type of pan that will cook food evenly. So now let's add our rice. You want your rice pre-cooked. Cold rice is better. The stickier the better. And we're going to season the rice with a little bit of garlic salt. We're going to use a few teaspoons of soy sauce. I don't like heavy soy sauce on my rice, so I'm very sparse with it. And a couple of tablespoons of oyster sauce. Let's get that all stirred in. Make sure to incorporate it all. So now, in the same pan, we can go ahead and move our veggies in. Look how pretty that is. This is the time when the rice is actually beginning to fry. This is done on medium heat. Know what kind of pan you're working with as well, because you don't want your rice to burn. I'm going to add less than a teaspoon of salt. We're going to make our hole again, and now we're going to incorporate our previously cooked egg. Chop it up a little bit more. And then we will start to incorporate the egg into our rice. And we're almost done. All done. Look how beautiful that is.